I must first of all compliment your participants. They are already accomplished people. Most of them are doctors. They are practicing, and despite that, they have invested money and time. I must compliment you, friends. Who is an uneducated person? Many times we think uneducated person is the one who don't know how to write or read. No, an uneducated person is the one who doesn't learn, who doesn't unlearn and relearn. So you have done both unlearning, relearning, and learning. I'm really compliment you. And I must also thank Mr. Stan. Wonderful program, and it's like some sort of DJ program. Excellent work done. Friends, today I was listening to a talk. I spent a lot of time in the last 11 years. I've invested more than 8,000 hours of study. See, an automobile engineer, I know every damn thing about automobiles, and I was joined as an engineer, then became manager, falana dimaka, and all that. But on the body, I have no knowledge. See, what you need is the right knowledge and the discipline. See, many of the people who are knowledgeable, but they don't have discipline. So it's a combination, both knowledge and discipline. So I was listening to a talk today. So one lady was asking, anchor was asking the expert, "Sir, we don't have much time. Can you tell us two things how to become healthy?" So as usual, the expert was telling me nutrition and movement. Tell me, friends, is that the way? See, it's something like it, if you want to, somebody asks, "Oh, can you give me some tips?" See, tips, a lot of people tell me, "Sir, can you give me the tips to reduce diabetic or BP or overweight and all that?" See, there's no tips. There is a process. See, if you want to make a dish, you are making a malai kofta, you have no idea. So anybody, do you take tips, or you need to understand the process? See, to make a malai kofta or any dish, you need to know in the first place what are the ingredients required for that to make the dish. And you also need to know what are the quantities. So all ingredients are not for the same quantity. Then comes the process. You need to understand the process. Just you learn the process, you can't make it. You need experience. Then what you need? You need dedication. When you do it, like when you take a prasad, you take a pulihara in a house, you call pulihara. If you're in a temple, it's called prasadam. Done with devotion. Then comes, you have to obviously take a good quality. Similarly for health, there are only 6 essentials, friends. We are all making a mess of it. What are the 6 essentials? There are 7, of course. One is air, which God has been kind enough. He has not given that job to us. Balance 6 are there. Hydration, elimination, removal from the waste from the body, exercise, physical exercise, stress management, and then the sleep. These 5 are absolutely essential. Food will come later. See, in all these 5, we are making blunders. We have no clue how much water to drink, when not to drink. Exercise, we all know, but we don't do that. And we all know, everybody knows that we have to sleep 7-8 hours in the night, preferably 9 to 5 in the night, but we don't. Stress management, we all know we have to manage the stress, we don't. So we are already making 5 mistakes there. Let me tell you another 5 mistakes what we make as far as the food is concerned. Friends, we are all making eating 3 times a day itself is a problem. We all know ekabhukte yogi, dvibhukte bhogi, tribhukte rogi. So first mistake many of us are doing, that's why you look at ICMR survey, it's mind-boggling. 60% are overweight, 80% have cholesterol very high, 65% fatty liver, 30% diabetic, 30% blood pressure. So what are the 5 mistakes we are doing? First mistake we are doing 3 times eating is a mistake. And in between eating, taking coffee, tea, snacks, remember friends, other than water is food. Suppose you are already eating 3 times, and in between you are taking 2 times coffee, 1 time snacks, so you are eating 6 times. So you are cooking your own goose. What is the third mistake we are doing? We all know intoxicants and stimulants are bad, but we continue doing it. So that is another adding up and one more time of eating. What is the fourth one, friends? We all know processed foods are bad. Sugar, refined oils, and then, anything manufactured in a factory, coming with a barcode, coming in a dabba or a box. It's a processed food. Once in a while it is okay, but we are regularly consuming it. What is the fifth one, friends? We don't take nutritious food at all. Most of us are morning idli dosa, lunch some rice and something else. So these are the 5 mistakes food we are doing, another 5 mistakes we are doing on the balance. So we have to learn. Another thing, look at most of the people, despite becoming unhealthy, say that fellow has weight loss problem is there, or losing sugar, I mean urine and all that, then only they'll go and test it. They're not doing it. No, there is something called, once your yearly checkup is one thing, but what Stan has designed is predictive test. Forget about before you are getting any problem, you are going to know what are the chances of getting problem. So friends, I must once again compliment you for wonderfully completing this 2 months course, and I wish you good luck, and I also wish you a great practice by this. Thank you very much, Stan.